art of being over and securing my life, whether in business and growing in tech. For over 3 years, I had struggled alone with finding my path and securing that life I wanted for myself. Join me as I share my journey with you all by hitting that subscribe button.
Come on, listen to me.
I'm not doctor, not therapist, but I've always struggled with depression, and that has affected me one way or the other, either mentally or physically. You might ask what actually depression. I have read quite a number of books, Wikipedia, dictionaries that have defined word definition. But personally, to me, I feel like depression occurs when someone is usually at the low point or having zero to low mood due to kind of like several factors which can affect the person mentally, physically, in the sense of like their thoughts, their behavior, their mindset, and even their health. Why there are kind of like different experience of depression based on personality, based on human mindset, or based on environmental perspective or factors. I believe that I kind of am of the both like depression do kind of like lead to sadness, feeling of inadequate, helplessness, hopelessness, anxiety, and sometimes suicide ideation and suicide thoughts, or even like committing suicide themselves. I think the one suicide actually don't trigger me that much, even though I'm someone that have kind of experienced it, but I'm still alive at the moment. I haven't really told people much about it and everything. But honestly, one of the reasons that make me interested in mental health was that I don't know, I've gone through suicide, either the thought or even going through the phase. For whatever reason, I don't know why I'm still alive. But I believe God has been so kind of me, even when I took so probably I will have an episode on that because I haven't actually told anybody, but I've like mentioned it in a person and everything. And I believe, I'm the type of person that I don't really get triggered by what people assume they are meant to be triggered. I'm basically the type of person that will read a book or even watch a movie concerning that word and everything. I really don't know why that occur or what. So yeah, as I say, the question because of that and everything did me to have like being aware of myself mentally and like having control of myself. I've experienced depression quite a lot between last year and this year. Beginning of this year, quarter one and quarter two, it was much. I was experiencing more of an academic depression and everything. I currently done with my coursework at the moment of this record, and which is we are in 2021. So by the way, so I'm done with my coursework. But the result is not yet out, so I don't really know my result at the moment. But I'm actually doing my research. Doing that coursework, I may have let's just say I went through academic depression. I felt like giving up. I even not even thought I even want to even give up. Like I think most of my colleagues that I told they know I've told them so many times. I mean I can't come and kill myself that often. So yeah, for me I feel like going through that stage lead me to have like being more aware of my mental health and its impact. It allowed me to kind of like be able to figure out, be able to know like symptoms, all this thing of when I'm being depressed. And I notice now in Nigeria at the moment there have been kind of like a awareness, kind of like a great awareness concerning mental health, most especially depression and anxiety. But it's like most people are not really taking it serious. Even my parents don't believe in it. So they probably you tell them and they'll tell you, okay, pray on it because you are not prayerful enough. Just cry. Oh, so many things. They probably try to like tie it to religion factors and yeah, cultural factor in the sense that I have a situation whereby people have told me that but you have the money, why are you depressed? But you have this, why are you depressed? So they really don't understand why I have things easier than most people yet I'm still saying I'm depressed or I'm going through the depression stage and everything. But thankfully I believe there are some organization I know of one mental aware yeah Nigeria. They're kind of like an organization that focus more on the health of people. So yeah, and schools honestly are not taking it serious, which I believe they should, but it is what it is. It just I think in this country that we are, it's up to every individual to kind of like great awareness in things that is affecting them, because there's always someone out there that is going through the same thing you are going through. So, if you've ever like suffer from depression, or you are suffering from one, like, do make sure to kind of like try to seek support. There are different a lot of ways you can seek support. It doesn't have to be from an individual. It might just be by watching your favorite scene, even reading comment and everything. The thing is, you should also try kind of like draw strength from positive environment. This positive environment actually for me, it's surrounding myself with things I admire and love. I don't know what people probably say. I'm not a fan of light in the sense of light. I'm more of a fan of darkness. Kind of like in my room. Like I love when something is cool, dark, full of color. I don't understand. I don't know. I think okay. Let me explain to you guys. Maybe you guys have seen a photo of a night, a photo that was taken at night, so full of color. Yeah, that's how I love my room to be. But then being in Nigeria and everything, they like light and everything. So whenever I'm kind of like depressed, I love being in the darkness. I don't know, and surrounding myself with colors. So I don't know. There's just something about having colors in the middle of darkness, or in the midst of darkness. So you should also not kind of like allow anybody, any bargains. Lord of the Ring, guys, tell you otherwise, or kind of like trapping on you. And if you've ever in that situation and scared, here are some of the things that I usually do. Practice mindfulness. Oh my God, honestly, I can't remember. I can't actually put a factor. I can't even put a percentage of how mindfulness has really helped me. Like being like to me, mindfulness is more like maintaining a moment of awareness of my thoughts, my feeling, my body, my sensation, my surrounding, my environment. Or like being aware of all those things without putting into factors other people feeling or other people judgment. And it doesn't just come like that. It involves years and years or months and months of practice. So it's kind of like you should kind of like try to learn, be in tune, or learn when you are being aware of something. Sometimes our body used to tell us things and we don't really, people will probably call it your intuition, but that's the way it is. There are those moments when you are like your body is aware of some certain things, but you don't know. You just have like maybe you throw it into you being suspicious, or maybe you throw it into you being what would it that's something they do call it, I've forgotten you, but that's what I've forgotten. So like you should kind of like learn to engage in your inner self, focus on your thoughts, sounds, surrounding, focus on all your senses, like be in an environment that you can practice mindfulness. I've been trying to have like practice this thing, being in touch with my sense. I have zero sense of taste. I don't know if you guys understand. So I've been trying to be so maybe that I love eating, guys, but I don't like cooking. So I don't have that sense of taste. I don't know if you got my sense of smell. It's 50% out of 100, which I actually think it's okay. I feel like there could be a room for an improvement. So I've been trying to improve on it. So next year I'm going. One of my goals actually to improve my sense of taste. So yeah, you should also kind of like try to listen to music. Oh my God, guys, I'm a big fan of music. I really need to start sharing my music playlist on Instagram or something, guys. Like to me, I feel like music is a language on its own. It's kind of like it's food for my soul. It's kind of like it's a language that speaks to me. It's a language that moves me. It's a language that my soul feed on. Like listening to music, it does have this feeling that my soul fests on it. Like to me, to you, it could be a music that calm you down, a music that allow you to remember the good, a music that allow you to remember the past, a music that even allow you to cry, a music that allows you to feel. Oh my God, guys, music is a food for my soul. I'm obsessed with music. I love singing, but I have a terror. I'm tone deaf. So I'm thinking of like putting like singing into my next year goal. I have, as I said, I'm tone deaf, but I love singing. Like music is a food for my soul. I don't even care what language it's in, because I believe music is a language on its own. So Listening to music has really helped me a lot, whether it's for me to cry out, whether it's for me to remember the good thing, whether it's for me to pass through the moment. It has helped me in so even down to reading, guys. I listen to music when I am studying. Maybe that's why I've never gotten first class. So you should learn to cry it out. I know this might sound or like seems different, but trust me, crying really helps. There are times when I cannot cry and I try to listen to music. As I said, music is a food for my soul. So listening to music or watching a drama, either a Chinese drama, a Korean drama, a Thai drama, a Philippine drama, a voice love drama, I don't care. But any movie or any scene that will allow me to cry it out. Because I notice whenever I'm depressed, I tend to like bottle everything in. So it's not really healthy or everything. So I tend to become like listening to music or watch film that will allow me to cry everything out. So I'm always scared of that. What if I try if I keep bottling things off and one day I just explode, wow, like a volcano. So that's why I try to cry it out maybe quarterly. Sometimes it will come monthly. I don't know. It all depends on what I'm actually feeling or what I'm going through at the moment. Or sometimes it might even be a particular movie I'm watching. I just cry it out. Or it might be a particular music I am listening, but I just learn to cry it out. So I notice that whenever I've not cried out for more than 3 months, I kind of like start getting stressed out and everything. So I look for a particular day. I just watch film. There's so many things that could just make me cry it out. Another thing is using journal. Like try to your journal doesn't have to be bloody fancy. Like this is another one of the advantage of keeping a journal is that whenever shit happen, you bring out your journal or you bring out your recording, you write it down, you record it. Recently, right, I've noticed I have a terrible handwriting and my wrist actually pain whenever I write a lot. So I learned a new strategy is to record my journal. I'm thinking of buying a separate recorder apart from my phone because I know whenever I'm cleaning out my phone, it tends to erase along. So I'm thinking of like buying a small portable recorder as a journal. So anytime my wrist is paining whenever I'm journaling or writing my morning page, I use my recorder. So doing this, keeping a journal, it does not have to be in one format. It can be in any format as you want. It might even be just something that speaks to you at that moment, just something that like allow you to put words into paper, allow you to put words into audio, anything that allow you to bring your words into life. You can do it. Journaling like it allows you to know like what you've learned, what you've gained, what you've lost along the way, allow you to feel, imagine you recording and also recording one thing I find out that recording my thoughts as a morning page or as a journal allow me to kind of like figure out the emotion at that moment. Like it's more emotionally powerful than writing it down. So another one to do is I should stop that negative thought. Like during that period, you might only see the negative side of things. Like when something bad happens, you keep blaming yourself, you keep blaming other people, you keep diminishing the positive thing that happens to you. This positive thing first, right? I said it in my previous episode. It was TLC. So I've forgotten the full minute. So kind of like all this house hunting documentary I do was there was this particular woman that is always saying a positive thing of the house, but and that house was still because regardless of that house wasn't their dream house, that house wasn't on their budget. She's always talking about the positive thing first. So since then I pick it up. So I really want you to like stop it, stop blaming yourself, stop blaming others, stop diminishing your value. Always think of the positive things. Or even if something terrible happens, think of view it in a positive light. It's not going to be easy. It's not, but I think with years of practice, it will be easier for you. You should also learn to have like acknowledge the negative thought, like also use it as a motivation to move forward positively. Do not take feedback too serious. Do not take feedback too personal, I would say. Like you try to monitor your inner negative so you can write it down, you can record it, you can do it, you can sketch it, anything that will allow you to monitor your inner negative thought. It's all up to you. Like whenever I then another thing I've been doing is that whenever I have a negative thought, I counter effect with a positive thought. So I have one, I counter effect with a double, three, four, any amount. So this what I'm trying to say is okay, hey God, I look terrible today. You can just you look nice yesterday. Oh my God, you smell good. Your hair is so many things like it do wonders for me, and I also know it will also do wonders for you guys. So another one I love to do is that connect with positive stuff, things, people, anything. As someone who doesn't do well with people in offline situation, I do well with people in online situation. I look for a way, in the sense whenever I'm depressed, I tend to search for those people I do well with online. So I kind of like source for them, search for them, I interact with them, I read their previous comment, I read their previous content. Like, you should try not to isolate yourself. Yeah, I don't go out much, so my friends, I try to kind of like mingle. Like, I try to connect with people online more than people offline, so you can do what the hell what work for you. So you should also try to surround yourself with positive people, and not people that are too optimistic, but people that are very, very like, they understand life as a whole. They understand that life is not all about white or black. Life is not about gray or black. So they believe that there are more than two minds and everything. So try to kind of like surround yourself with them. Your environment also, as I said, anything that brings you joy, surround yourself with it. Do something that give you joy. Bring your life to the fullest. Why exercise. Why I'm a big fan of yoga, honestly. I only know three type of yoga that I do all the time, apart from the usual stretching. And I'm doing a particular trick nowadays, in the sense that we have this burglar in my room, right, on the window. So I put my hand on it and try to stretch as far as my hand can, like, or as far as my leg can, or as far as my body can, rather than doing the one that you wake up and just stretch. This one I can like put my hand on the window and stretch. Sometimes I even put my leg on the window and stretch. So the form of yoga I do know it three. I think the warrior, the downward dog. I think the warrior too, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the name, but so I do them. I make sure I do them 3 times in a day, even though on my calendar it's written every day. But I make sure I don't miss more than um. I do them. I do yoga three minimum of 3 times in a day. So for 15 minutes, as I said, and some set of random exercise, maybe sometimes planks, maybe sometimes squats, all depends on the moment as I am. I think, yeah, doing exercise actually lifts me up, in the sense of physically. Mentally, I would say I haven't really gotten the benefit of like exercise lifting my spirit up, like mentally, but physically it worked a lot. And I noticed once I am done and my body is active, I'll be like be more inch to do some work, be more inch to like try out different things. I want you to also understand that it is not your fault. There is nothing like perfection. Like, no one is 100% perfection. I have this mindset, I have this thought that anybody that is 100% perfect, I run away from the person. Even whenever I'm watching a particular drama and they say, "Oh my god, this person is 100% perfect. This person is going to be a killer." It is there, and I'm sure everyone that watch Korean movie understand how this works. When someone is so perfect, 100%, like, oh my god, know that yes, that is your suspect. So yes, it's hard because of that. My brain works that way, so I don't believe in someone is 100% perfect. It doesn't even work like that. So yeah. I prefer someone that is not perfect than for me that is someone that is 100% perfect. Like, you also need to remember that no one is normal, that normal is a myth. You are just greater than the previous person, or than the person you are comparing yourself with. So I don't know. I think this was in a book or a movie or a drama. I can't even remember. But it's thought that whenever you say, "Oh, I'm great," I just want you to know that you are not. You are normal. You are just rather than the person you are comparing yourself to. So, like, you should also understand that negative feeling will always arise. The key is facing it, telling yourself you are stronger than yesterday, telling that fear, that negative thought, that negative feeling that I am stronger than you. Also, like, you should also try to invest in yourself and time. See, I always tell people that I love myself more than anyone. Like, I put myself first because I know what not putting yourself first has taken away from me, my dear. Like, guys, it has taken a lot from me. Like, not putting myself first, always like thinking about other people. So for that reason, 2 years now, I've been putting myself first, and yeah, why I have created me out of it. People tell me that you don't have time for me, you don't have this. But honestly, I am so relieved that I don't need to actually put people's first. Like if I'm going for an event, I ask myself, Damien, is this really worth it? Can you afford it? And if it's yes, I will go ahead for it. But if it's not, I'm sitting, I will call the person and say, see, I cannot come. And another thing is that you don't lie to disturb people. I do lie, but I don't lie a lot. Like I do, I'm always honest. I think the only time I have lied to, or maybe usually I'll probably say avoid that. I avoid telling people the facts in the sense, most especially my parents. I just tend to avoid if it's something that I feel like I don't really want to go into the conversation. I would say, oh, no, nothing. So I believe if you have a Nigerian parent, you understand how this work. It's not a matter of like I'm not trying to lie to you. I just don't have that energy for that conversation. So I don't know how it works, but I'm basically like if I'm going to tell you something, I will have think it in my mind or imagine as the scenario of how it's going to be after telling you this. And if I realize that it's something that will take quite a lot of energy from me, I'll say, no, don't worry, that's all tonight. I'll just ignore it or tell you that there is not an issue with it. So yeah, do not act on impulse. Like try to process every feeling, situation out. Focus on the good. Create something that will light you. I will light you either purposefully, either as little as let's say as little as maybe having a color in your room, having your favorite bed, having your favorite meal. Sometimes as little as messy. For me, I noticed something. There are days when I just like keeping my room disorganized. Like I don't know, it does just give me that comfort that I'm not perfect. Like I'm not too obsessed with organization. That I'm not having this just OCD, all those things. So like I tend to kind of like keep my room messy, maybe twice in a week, keep it organized, maybe 6 or 5 times in a week. So depending. I won't tell you the worst thing you can do to yourself is judge yourself for that situation. Like you should remember that you are human, honor your feeling, honor yourself, hold that special space for yourself, listen to yourself, work on yourself. Is going to be a long process. You should kind of like try to let go of all expectation and do rejection with positive vibe. You see that rejection is not really easy. I've applied to just in this quarter, I've applied to more than 100 jobs, and each has come with their own rejection. But I still keep applying. It's just having like a determination or a moving factors, for a moving factors or a moving reason for me still applying to that job. So I've learned the thing is that you should always have a factors or a reason for doing something. Things kind of like push you more into doing that. You should kind of also try to let go of your expectation and like the world is all about surviving. Like the world to me, that was a recent thing I learned. Like the world is a movie that everybody is acting. The To survive in this world, you have to become the best actor. So yeah, I think let me rephrase it again. The world is a movie. Everybody in this world is acting. To survive in this world, you have to become the best actor. So you should do remember that recovery is a process. And I will have a question to ask you, and I want you to ask yourself, like, what does depression really mean to you? Are there like similar person with the same thoughts? And what is your answer? Like, what apart from the definition of Google and everything, what does depression is to you? What does it mean to you? And how does it look? And how does it look like for you?